Hello everyone, and welcome to the 13th edition of the Charmy Awards, where we'll be looking at the best in genre films of 1982. Now let's go on to our first category, Best Fantasy Feature. And the nominees for Best Fantasy Feature are Conan the Barbarian by John Milius, The Dark Crystal by Jim Henson and Frank Oz, The Last Unicorn by Arthur Rankin Jr. and Jules Bass, The Plague Dogs by Martin Rosen, The Secret of Nim by Don Bluth. And the Charmy for Best Fantasy Feature goes to The Dark Crystal by Jim Henson and Frank Oz. Now for our second category, Best Horror Feature. And the nominees for Best Horror Feature are Cat People by Paul Schrader, Creepshow by George A. Romero, Poltergeist by Tobe Hooper, The Thing by John Carpenter, White Dog by Samuel Fuller. And the Charmy for Best Horror Feature goes to Poltergeist by Tobe Hooper. And now for our third category, Best Science Fiction Feature. And the nominees for Best Science Fiction Feature are Blade Runner by Ridley Scott, E.T. the Extraterrestrial by Steven Spielberg, Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan by Nicholas Meyer, Swamp Thing by Wes Craven, Tron by Steven Lisberger. And the Charmy for Best Science Fiction Feature goes to Blade Runner by Ridley Scott. Now for our fourth category, Best Actor. And the nominees for Best Actor are Harrison Ford in Blade Runner, Craig T. Nelson in Poltergeist, William Shatner in Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, Paul Winfield in White Dog. And the Charmy for Best Actor goes to Paul Winfield in White Dog. Now for our fifth category, Best Actress. And the nominees for Best Actress are Adrienne Barbeau in Swamp Thing, Nastasia Kinski in Cat People, Christy McNichol in White Dog, JoBeth Williams in Poltergeist. And the Charmy for Best Actress goes to JoBeth Williams in Poltergeist. Now for our sixth category, Best Supporting Actor. And the nominees for Best Supporting Actor are Rutger Hauer in Blade Runner, Burl Ives in White Dog, Ricardo Montalban in Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, Leonard Nimoy in Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan. And the Charmy for Best Supporting Actor goes to Ricardo Montalban in Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan. Now for our seventh category, Best Supporting Actress. And the nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Daryl Hannah in Blade Runner, Zelda Rubinstein in Poltergeist, Beatrice Straight in Poltergeist, Sean Young in Blade Runner. And the Charmy for Best Supporting Actress goes to Zelda Rubinstein in Poltergeist. Now for our eighth category, Best Score. And the nominees for Best Score are Blade Runner by Vangelis, Conan the Barbarian by Basil Polidorus, Creepshow by John Harrison, The Dark Crystal by Trevor Jones, E.T. the Extraterrestrial by John Williams, Poltergeist by Jerry Goldsmith, Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan by James Horner, Swamp Thing by Harry Manfredini, The Thing by Ennio Morricone, Tron by Wendy Carlos. And the Charmy for Best Score goes to The Dark Crystal by Trevor Jones. Now for our 9th and final category, Best Original Song. And the nominees for Best Original Song are Flying Dreams from The Secret of Nim, The Last Unicorn from The Last Unicorn, Only Solutions from Tron. And the Charmy for Best Original Song goes to The Last Unicorn from The Last Unicorn. Well, that's it for now, everybody. See you all in another 2 weeks.